Hi everyone, welcome to the Soft Life Guide. As women, we crave a soft life. In this world where hustle culture is the norm, this is the way we build and carve out a soft life whilst living in today's modern day world, which can make it really hard, but it's not impossible. Let's get started with the fact that we need to learn to start trying softer instead of trying harder. Many times where you've probably tried to push your way through a lot of things, be it in your career or, sometimes when you try to, when you've forgotten something and you're just trying to remember it so hard, all you end up doing is just forgetting it. And the minute you release control, the minute you just let go, things just pop up in your mind, or you remember the thing, or things just work out for you. You might have come across this time where, and no matter how hard you tried, no matter how hard you pushed, nothing seemed to work. And sometimes sweet surrender is the only way to go. So I'm inviting all of you, if there's anything that you're struggling with right now, try surrendering it or try working on it a bit more softly. Release a lot of the chunk that is out of your control. And as women, the more and more we surrender, the more and more we are in our receptive nature, the better for us. Because God, which is my next point, God is our ultimate provider. There have been many times in my life where things have not worked out in my favor, but God has always provided. Even in business, He provides for me, even though I cannot sometimes contribute enough to my business because of having a child or some other circumstances coming up in my life. There have been many times where God has just provided because we are His daughters and He loves to take care of every single one of us. As moms or as women who take care of their households, our days look completely different from the rest of the world. So that kind of motivational content or that kind of go for your goals approach may work for the rest of the people, but not for you. Women like us who have to take care of their households or take care of their babies, it is impossible to have that kind of a mindset. So we really need to learn how to slow down and be okay with slowing down because trust me, what is meant for you for us won't pass us. And I feel like God has a plan for each and every one of us where in every season of our life, He will take care of us. And there are some things that are outside of our understanding, outside of our control, which we have to completely surrender to Him. So sometimes it may look like you have a lot of time to sort of work on your goals. On some days, you might not have that kind of time, which is completely okay. You have a long to-do list, and I completely understand. So sometimes when that to-do list gets split into 2 days, it is okay. So leading with that compassion and understanding yourself is a huge important step of leading a softer life. You need to start treating yourself with a lot of reverence because we have this one body, we have this one life. The fact that we exist right now in this type of world where the economy is not the best, where there's so much of violence and war, the fact that we are still alive is a miracle in itself. So we need to live every single day like it's the best day ever and have a lot of gratitude for that day and have so much reverence for us and our own body. We tend to dress up when we're heading out or tend to look a bit more presentable when we're going out and, around other people. And even when there's people coming into our own homes, we tend to clean up a bit more. But that cleaning has to be done for ourselves, or looking good has to be done for ourselves first, because we need to work on ourselves before seeing any results outside or before beautifying our life for the external world. We need to beautify our internal world as well as beautify our immediate surroundings because we deserve that. We have to treat ourselves with the highest regard when it comes to the type of food we eat or the amount of movement we do or the way that we talk to ourselves. Our self-talk is the one of the most important ways to lead a softer life because the compassion needs to start within us first. Now, if you're moms and if you're wives, if you're daughters, you know that it is so important to have compassion for the people around us, for to have empathy, to have understanding, to nurture and love. That is something we're called to do as women, we are called to take care of our household. So we need to start with compassion for ourselves and then extend the compassion to the rest of the world. As women, we hold the house together and we are called into this role by God to hold the house together. So love and compassion have to be our strongest virtues. Any movement that you do when it comes to you taking care of your body, it be slow. Slower movements, slower workouts like yoga, Pilates. Just inculcate more slower movements. Even when you are doing any job, I usually would hasten through all tasks. Like even when it was cooking, which is something that I love so much, I would just keep doing it fast and fast and just not enjoy the process. I know we have a lot of things to do, but as much as possible, enjoy the process, romanticize the process, listen to music. Music is so beautiful, and if you listen to music that is wonderfully made, that has no um, negative impact on you, it will really help you in a positive way. Listening to music, romanticizing your life, cooking slowly, slower movements when it comes to exercises, slower conversations, slower hobbies as well. Like take up hobbies that make you slow down. As moms who have quite a busy schedule, I'm pretty sure that there's probably no time for a hobby. But if you can just do a couple of pages of reading just after your baby has gone down to sleep, or you could listen to an audiobook, something just that just allows you to slow down. The way you react. Now, life throws a lot of situations to us, and living a slow life every day or living a slow lifestyle can seem a bit idealistic or somewhat impossible because I run a business. So I have situations that throw me completely off guard. And then I go into this pool of anxiety and I don't know what to do. So the way we react as well is a huge way in which we get to learn to be more present. So one thing that we're so lucky with is blessed with God's protection, God's wisdom, and God's presence. We're blessed with it. We have it within us at all times. So what we can do before reacting is obviously taking a little bit of a pause, praying about the situation, praying over the situation. This happened to me just a couple of days ago where I was thrown into a confusing situation at work and I didn't know how to deal with it. So I just uttered a prayer. And I kid you not, like in a couple of minutes, solutions were found, everything was dealt with exactly the way it had to. There are times where it is difficult for us to handle a lot of things, which is why we have God's support to rely on. And relying on God, praying to God is the best way to lead a soft life. Just surrendering to Him whatever it is that is out of our control, praying to Him, keeping our eyes fixated on Him and not on things that are going on in this world is the best way to lead a soft life. This is all that I have right now for my video. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.